Okay, you got Seb here again, and thank you so much for requesting access to my video marketing domination. So what you're actually going to see on this page is the 3 steps, which are broken down into 3 separate videos to make it more digestible, to allow you to use video marketing to get more exposure, more leads, more clients, more sales, distributors, really just exposure to your business. And so I want to show you how to do that in a way that is very time efficient and does not require you to hire a videographer or have lots of expensive equipment. It can be done all from your smartphone, very, very low tech. And it is very simple to do once you understand a few simple concepts. So you'll actually see on this page 3 separate training videos, and below that there is a list of recommended resources. I do recommend you check a lot of them out. In fact, most of them are actually free or very low budget. Most of them are actually under $100, so make sure to check those out. Make sure to bookmark the websites and stuff so you have them to hand if you can't action them right away. So I wanted to do in this video a very quick introduction about me. If you don't know who I am, then stick around. If you know me already, then you can obviously skip over to the trainings, or if you've kind of forgotten, then that's what this short video is about. So 24 years old, I live in Ipswich, United Kingdom. It's kind of the east side of England, and I've been marketing online for about 4 or 5 years, and I went from barely being able to afford a good meal. And I remember this very distinctly. I remember going out shopping to Aldi one day, supermarket, if you don't know what it is. And I remember, my brother and I were like, oh my God, like we don't have money for meat. Like we have to have like rice, potatoes, maybe some peas, like vegetables, very, very inexpensive, basic vegetables. And we had to buy like a week shopping on like basically nothing. And I remember that it was very trying times, and so I really went from that to finally getting some success with online marketing. In fact, today I had a $230 day, and I haven't really even looked at the computer today. And it's really cool having such a big change happening in such a short amount of time. And I just struggled for so long until I found a mentor. And in fact, within 4 months of coaching and really finding the right people and learning the right strategies and information, I started generating a lot more leads. I generated as many as 371 leads and 6 signups all in that same day. And I got over 44,000 targeted views on YouTube absolutely for free. And I'm going to share with you some of the strategies as to how I did that in this 3-part series that I know you're going to love. And I started a new business, and I recruited 21 people into that business in I think it's 24 days, and I got no rejection. Literally no one rejected me. And I've managed to travel to the US a couple of times. So you'll probably see, maybe you can see in the background there is Caesar's Palace. So I was there in Vegas with my girlfriend back in 2016, and we had absolutely an amazing time, and the majority of that trip I actually paid for using commissions from my online business. And so that's really the power of what we can do here. I didn't even bring my laptop. I think I probably would have got a very stern look most of the trip if I did, from my girlfriend. But it was really cool being on holiday and still making commissions when I wasn't even working or at the computer. So it really is possible to be able to set up your business in a way where you're generating some traffic and some leads in an autopilot fashion. It's not something that you can expect to do right away, but it's definitely possible. With videos, you can create it once, set it, and forget it. Okay, there is some work required to get exposure to those videos, but the point is that you have to understand is you're doing the work once, you're doing the video once. You don't have to do a video every single day to have that video still bringing in some exposure. I still get leads from videos I created like 4 years ago. I still get like 1 lead a week from a video I created like 2 or 3 years ago. So it really can work like that. Don't expect that every video you create is going to be an amazing success, but just keep in mind the potential of it. So anyway, a little bit more about me. So this is me on stage back in, I forget, it was called the IPM event. I forget what that stands for, which is kind of awkward because I actually helped to put together the event a little bit. Well, kind of, I gave a little bit of a contribution. I didn't do that much. I was a keynote speaker though at the event. I spoke a little bit. You can see a slide there on lead generation. But it was actually the wrong slide. I don't know why that slide was showing. I think they turned it off because I was actually talking about using Facebook, which is something I've managed to get good at. But YouTube and video in general is my speciality. So, but obviously on Facebook you can do videos and get very high amount of leads and exposure just doing videos. And I'll talk about some strategies as to how you can do that as we go through the training here. And so this is me collecting an award on stage. I went to Austin, Texas back in August 2016 for a high-level marketing, training, and event where you have people like Brian Finale, Norbert Orlowicz, who are 7+ figure income earners. And there are lots of other big names out there. We had Ray Higdon, Mike Dillard, Joe Dispenza, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza is a meditation expert, very well known in the self-development, self-help niche, and he's like the meditation king of the world, honestly. He like tours worldwide. So we had some very high level people there. So it was amazing to be able to be surrounded by those people. And myself and my business partner, Phil Faulkner, you can see here in the blue shirt, we actually won an award, which was really cool. And there weren't that many people on stage who won that same award. I think maybe 15, 20 people out of a community of around 100,000. So that was a very gratifying experience. When we realized we'd won this award, we had to fly to Austin to collect it. And it was worth it to see this picture. And every time we do, it just brings a smile to my face. It's just amazing what you can do if you persist and stick with this thing. And video is really a way that you can do that. You can get very well known from using videos. It allows you to create that instant credibility. It gives you that authority that people want to follow, right? You're either a follower or a leader, or you're kind of somewhere in between. Well, why not be a leader that other people want to be around? And the best way to do that is to do videos, right? Webinars is a great way too, and maybe I'll cover that at another time, but videos in particular are an awesome way to do this. I'm also going to cover a little bit about live streaming and why that's a really cool part of using video that you can actually use to promote anything. Okay, I don't care what you're selling. I do recommend you do live streaming, and you don't need any special software to do it. Like with Facebook, for example, you just need a smartphone that has a camera on it, and you can live stream. You don't need anything special. There's even ways you can live stream on your fan page, which to be honest, I don't know how to do, but there are huge capabilities with live streaming. Maybe it's something you can go and Google and research. I know that's very popular nowadays. But the main point I'm getting at is video is the future. Live streaming is the future. You want to be in the know as to how to create effective videos that convert, effective videos that make an impact and get people to take action and build an audience of buyers and of interested prospects that you can talk to and get to join your business, become a client, and be a coach to them. Help you to get more exposure to properties in real estate. Whatever market you're in, whatever business you're in, really doesn't matter. There is something inside of doing videos that will allow you to increase your revenue, increase exposure, and create a name for yourself. That is what I've been able to do through videos. So I'm very excited to share this training with you. So that's pretty much it for the intro video. I'm probably way over time, but I wanted to share with you who I am, what I've managed to achieve largely through doing videos. And so there we go. So hopefully that was a very helpful introductory video to you. The next step is to scroll down and play video 1. Okay, you can play these videos in any order, doesn't really matter, but you can do step 1, step 2, step 3, or you can go to whichever step is most relevant. That's entirely up to you. So look forward to helping you out more in the course. If you have any questions or something's not working or any suggestions, there should be a contact details maybe below the resources. There should be some contact details where you can reach out to me or someone else, and we'll see if we can help you. So hopefully have a great day, enjoy the rest of the training, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye.